Hello, Inga. How are you?
Hi, I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Nice to see you.
Good to see
Welcome. And we've got Lulia as well. Excellent. Oh, have you had a hair change? Lulia, lovely. A little bit of ginger going on. I like it.
Yes, yes. Hello. I did it just a few hours ago.
Oh, brilliant. You enjoying it so far?
Yes, I like it. Yeah, I like to change.
Yeah, got to mix it up every so often, haven't you? Lovely. Here we go. They're all starting to come in now. Asia's here too. Beautiful. I'm already recording and we get started shortly. Just going to pull up my notes quickly. Where did they go? Blah, 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 blah.
Hi,
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, more or less. We have spring here, like plus 20.
Oh yeah.
How
It's
are you?
it's been really nice here as well. I'm really good, thank you. Nice to see you. Just letting more people in the room. Da. Yeah, it's been lovely here. It's feeling very springy now, and I'm here for it. I love the spring. Hello, Zana, how are you?
Hello, hello. I'm
You
fine,
good?
thanks.
Excellent.
Also spring here in Madrid.
Oh, love it. This is
Yeah.
what we like. Bit of sunshine, a bit of rebirth, isn't it? Spring is a time of rebirth and coming back to life after a cold, horrible winter.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I had my shorts on again today. I went for a walk in my shorts again. It was still quite chilly, but the sun was out, so I was perfectly happy getting my kneecaps out. Oh, make myself laugh. Right, here we
Do,
go.
do you have birthday in spring or it's just
Me.
unattached? Yeah, fondness.
My birthday's in January.
Oh,
Did you think I
mine
had a
in December.
Oh, yours is
Well, yeah, sometimes just people tend to like the season they were born in, and well, I thought maybe you were born in spring,
no,
so.
not me. I had
Are
a
you
birthday
Capricorn?
once. So
People, hi.
hello.
Are you Capricorn? It's me
Who is that? Oh,
speaking.
it's Anya. Hi.
It's me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hi. I couldn't see your
Capricorn.
picture. I am a
Yeah,
Capricorn. Yes.
yeah, yeah, Capricorn.
Yes. So is my
My
mother. I
friend
don't.
is, my friend is Capricorn too, so she's just overhearing me and she says Capricorns is the best horoscope sign.
There we have it. I'd say. I mean, I don't really know anything about Capricorns or star signs or anything, but yeah, I'm a Capricorn, so yeah, I'd say that we're the best. um, but what do I know? I have no idea. But no, there was one birthday I had in Bristol a few years ago, and it snowed on my birthday in January, and it was really magical because I'd never had a snowy birthday before, but it was really beautiful. So I kind of feel like my birthday is in a winter, which January is winter, isn't it, really? But I feel like the seasons are just a mess of late with global warming and everything. I feel like which I don't know when the seasons are changing and when they're officially here, but it does feel like spring today. And I'm very glad about it. All of that being said, shall we get started, darlings? Let's do a little warm up, shall we? Shoulder rolls, please. Stand up if you'd like to, or if you're sat down, make sure your hips are square on the chair, both feet planted on the floor. Flick your hair, toss, toss, feel ready to go. Let's do some shoulder rolls then. So up to your ears. And on an exhale, let those shoulder blades come together at the back of your back and fall down. Lovely. Shoulders up. Breathe in. Yeah, have a little wiggle at the bottom. And again, in your own time. Really feeling the full range of movement and that full expansion in your chest and your ribs. Let it all move around and be flexible. And again, in, shoulders up, breathing out, shoulders down. Lovely. Let's just have a little stretch out of those necks. It is, what's it today? Tuesday. Okay, so we've all been working at our desks a little bit this week. Let's just let that right ear drop to your right shoulder. And I want you to take some nice deep breaths still and imagine that as you breathe in, you're sending that expansion into your neck, sending the breath into that space. And on that exhale, you're just letting that neck or your head hang heavier over to that side. And just in your own time, take a few breaths. And just thinking about releasing that neck, that side that you're opening. If it helps to let your vision go to a bit of a soft focus or close your eyes gently, feel free. And in your own time, one more inhalation. Sending the breath into that neck, and on the exhale, releasing deeper into the stretch. Good. On the next inhale, I want you to restack. Good. Straighten and exhale where you are. And just see if you can identify any differences in that neck. Does it feel more open? Does it feel more tense? Just observe any differences you might acknowledge or observe after doing that stretch. And we'll do it again. Welcome. Who's just joined? Alina, welcome, welcome. We're just stretching our necks out. Hey, girl. Oh, and more people. Marvelous. Breathing in. And on the exhale, let that head fall to that shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. And same concept again. So just taking some breaths in your own time. As you inhale, send that breath all around this neck area. Imagine that you're expanding into that space. And on the out breath, you're just releasing deeper into that stretch. And if it helps to close your eyes or have a soft focus, feel free. And if you notice any other areas of tension creeping in or interfering, just try and let those go. Focusing purely on the neck for now. Releasing that tension you might have started to build up already this week. Good. And on your next inhalation, let's straighten up again. Good. And exhale. And just again, have a little notice, maybe have a little wiggle, a little play around. Mine certainly feels a bit more spacious. Our necks carry a lot of tension sometimes when we are working really hard or if we get emotional. I always talk about it, but it's really important before we start working on our voices and our articulation to just loosen all of this stuff off and reawaken it almost as well, to break out of the habits that day-to-day life are forcing upon our bodies. Just letting Nelly into the room. Marvelous. Let's do another shoulder roll or two then. Shoulders up to the ears. Just to loosen off those necks a little bit more. And on the exhale, good. Nice deep breaths, guys. Breathing deep and in. Shoulders to ears. Good. Let's bring the elbows into play now. So elbows up, breathing in and elbows down. Good. Have a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Elbows again. Breathing in. Good. Let that chest expand and open. Lovely. Have another little shake. Excellent work, everybody. Welcome everyone who's just been joining. And let's do some tongue circles then. So we're going to do, let's go hardcore, okay? We're going to do 8 circles one way, 8 the other, 6 one way, 6 the other, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so in your own time, remember to breathe. Make sure your posture is nice and neutral. Let's do these tongue circles. 8 in one direction around those lips. Follow my lead. Change direction when you get there. Oh, feel the burn already? I certainly do. 6 in the other direction. Stick with it. Remember to breathe. Swallow if you need to as well. Good. Now 4 in one direction. I'll stop doing the countdown because that's taking up a lot of concentration for me. Can't quite multitask. 4 in one direction, 4 in the other. Try and keep that rest of the face neutral, guys, as well. We're not really concentrating and looking like we're trying to really struggle here. We're just softly, softly moving that tongue. Good. Then 2. 2. And then 1 for 8, okay? 1, 2, Remember to breathe. Good, focus, guys. And now let's give the back of our necks a nice little massage. Perhaps have a little stretch out forward. Remember to breathe. Just give yourself a little TLC there. That tongue muscle is nice and strong and big and gets all those other muscles in the neck involved. Good. Maybe a little bit. Hello.
What's TLC?
Pardon?
What's TLC? You said give
TLC.
yourself. Yeah.
Tender love and care. It's that's what TLC. If you're giving yourself some TLC, you're giving yourself some tender love and care. It's just a little thing. That is something that people say quite often, actually. Yeah, so it's a good little phrase to know of. Good, guys. Let's release those jaws now. So get that meaty bit of your hands. We're just going to gently massage those temples, and on an out breath, just let that mouth and tongue release everything in all your skin and muscles drooping. And if you want to add a nice sound, feel free. Encouraging these, especially these bits here, those muscles to release. Lovely. Couple more in your own time. Beautiful. Yeah. Good. And just let that hang loosely for a bit. Let that jaw hang free. Lovely. Excellent. And now we're going to do some pucker smiling. So we've done some release, we've done some muscle work, we've done some release, sorry. Now we're going to do some more engagement work. So we're going to pucker, smile, pucker, smile. And nice and quickly for me in your own time. Good. And let that go. Lovely. Now we'll do pucker, sucker, smiling, sucker, pucker. Okay, so follow my lead. Pucker, sucker, smiling, sucker, pucker. And in your own time, try and make sure they're all nice and clear, yeah? Pucker, sucker, smiling, sucker, pucker. Good. Oh, you all look so beautiful. Good, and let's speed it up. Let's see how quickly we can do it, keeping that accuracy there. Oh, it's tricky. Good, guys, let that go. Give your top lip a little wiggle, a little massage, using those fingertips. Oh, yeah, lovely. And that bottom lip. Yeah, a little wiggle. Oh, how delightful. And let's stretch that tongue out now with some tongue hook quickly. Follow my lead. Let's introduce the sound straight away. Crazy eyes. Yeah. We're insane. Yeah. Lovely. Changing that pitch for me. Good, guys. Lovely. Tidy up a little bit. There we go. And let's do a little bit of chopping board. In fact, let me just quickly put the consonant clusters that I want us to do. Or not consonant clusters, sorry, but the consonants into the chat on here, just so you can all see it. So we're just going to do chopping board, walking through each of these sounds. R, E, oo. Okay, so we're only ever going to do an R, as in ta 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 ta. T, 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 and a 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, those 3 vowel sounds following each one. So follow my lead. Are you ready? Get your bodies and arms involved. Let's go. Ta, 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 ta. Good. T, 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 T. Tu, 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 tu. Excellent. Da, 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 da. D, 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 D. Do, 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 do. Good. K now, nice and quiet. Ka, 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 ka. Picking up the pace now, guys. Very good. A G. Ga, 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 ga. Gee, 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 gee. Goo, 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 goo. Nice lip rounding. Yeah. P. Good. Voiced version. B. Ba, 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 ba. Pick up that pace. B, 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 B. Boo, 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 boo. V, my favorite. Va, 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 va. V, 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 V. Voo, 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 voo. I'm going to change it now. I want to add a W in there just so we can practice those. Okay, follow my lead on a W sound. Wah, 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 wah. Good. Wee. French. Wee. Woo, 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 woo. Excellent, guys. Back to M. Mama. Me. Moo. And the final one, N for November. Na. Ni. No. Well done. Whoop, whoop. Let's leave it there for the warm-up. Let's get to these tongue twisters. Well done, guys. Good work as ever. Always good to loosen up and just, like I say, reawaken all these silly little exercises and all these funny and weird shapes that we can make with our mouths and our tongues and our jaws and our lips and our teeth, just for funsies. I've made some weird tongue twisters today. I was looking for inspiration online and I found some. And I thought I'd really look at the F's and the V's and some W's today, as well as the vowel sound, the short I, as in kip, kit vowel sound as well, just to keep us all, well, just check in really and see how we're getting on with those, because I know those are often problem areas for us. I'm just trying to sort my view out actually, because I've managed to put it just to me and I don't want to just see me. I want to see everybody. How do I do this? What have I done? Holy moly. Gallery. There we go. God, I use Zoom every day. You'd think I'd know how to do it and use it properly by now, but I don't. Great. So we're just going to read through these tongue twisters as a group, and then we'll go around individually. It looks, again, it's a bit tricky if more people come on as we go, but it looks like we've got plenty of time tonight for all of us. So hopefully we'll be able to go through and do at least one tongue twister and have a bit more time on the phrases. So I have put a few more phrases in today's session, just because we're at that point now. I think this is our 6th session, isn't it, guys? Is it our 6th one? Gosh, I think it is. Where is the time going? It's flying by. Right, let's do these tongue twisters. Follow my lead. We'll do a call and response first of all. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory. Good. We'll do them both twice. And again, let's keep them really muscular and ship shape. So super strong, almost over articulating just for the sake of this. This is still part of the warm up. Yeah. So keep it extra expressive. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory. Lovely, guys. Really good work. Let's move along. Fish and chips or crisps and dips? I did come up with this one. I have to say, I think it's rather good, don't you? Let's try again. Fish and chips or crisps and dips? Good. Lovely. Moving along. Friday night gigs and Saturday night flings. Good. One more time. Friday night gigs and Saturday night flings. Excellent. Well done, guys. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase. Nice and precise, please. Good, guys. One more time. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase. Give me those V's. Excellent. Well done. In case you couldn't tell, I've been listening to a little bit more Taylor Swift of late. So the next one is inspired by Tay Tay. Are we ready? I knew you were trouble when you walked in. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Right, good. We'll do it one more time. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Great, guys. Well done. And the final one. Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper. Good. One more time. Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper. Well done. I could even, it's so interesting because even though I'm not hearing you, I can see sometimes whether or not you're making the right shapes. And I can see, well, I can see how it might sound. So it's interesting. A lot of you were doing paper rather than paper. So which is good. So well done. Let's go around individually then. If you want to raise your hand and we'll look at one tongue twister each. Then we'll come on to the phrases. And then if we have more time at the end, we can do any questions or any extras that anyone wants to do. So pop your hands up. Who would like to go first? Deanna, you were bang on there. Let me add.
I'm gonna was first, starting the complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Well done. Be careful, the doesn't become their complexity. The complexity.
The complexity.
Yeah, good. Plexity. Rather than plexity and stressing too much the X that we've got there, can we make it a little bit lighter with a little bit less effort and try and let, after the L sound, lexity, can we let the tongue release and lower for me a little bit more? Complexity.
Complexity.
Yeah, good. Really, really good. Well done. Complexity. And then when we get to the X sound, the X-ity, can we just, get over it a little bit quicker? Complexity.
Complexity.
Yeah, beautiful work. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, it's almost like, I kind of feel a bit like it's like a bow and arrow when we let go of the bow. Sometimes we've just got to throw it away and fling over it a little bit more. So that was lovely. Well done. And it's recipe.
Recipe.
Yeah, recipe. Yeah, and make sure that P sound is a nice P sound, not P. Recipe.
Recipe.
Yeah, good. P. Rather than P, can I have P?
Recipe.
P. Yeah, that's better. So subtle, but it makes all the difference. Good. Can you do the whole tongue twister again, making sure we've got the complexity and the recipe spot on?
The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Really, really good. Well done. Really well done. On the second can we just be careful it doesn't become of the. Yeah, good. Much more precise and clear for me. Well done. And challenged. Yeah, good. One more time.
Challenged.
Yeah. Rather than challenged, can we try a little bit more of a flatter rate? Chow, like shall I completely? Chow. Yeah, challenged. One more time.
Challenged.
Yeah, good. Challenged. Yeah, good. And on that final D in challenged, I'm throwing lots at you. Well done, Diana. On that final D, can we make sure it is quite nicely voiced for me so don't shy away from that D too much? So challenged. Yeah, good. Just to keep it a bit stronger for me before you start to throw it away. You're doing the right sort of thing in like easing. Oh, it was a challenge. It challenged me. But actually, I want you to, yeah, make it a bit stronger for me before we abbreviate it. Not abbreviate it. Shy away from it a little bit more, okay? Do the whole tongue twister again. Let's really focus. Let's put our British hat on and think, okay, let's get all these notes in that Pippa's just given me. Let's really push ourselves. Well done, Diana. Off you go.
The sorry. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Good, well done, well done. I think that note I gave you on the D maybe made you add an extra almost syllable in there. Challenged, almost, I think I heard then. So challenge, challenged. Oh,
Challenged.
yeah, better. It's 2 syllables really. Challenged, challenged. Try that again.
Challenged.
Yeah, good. Challenged, challenged. Can we try as well just an intonation muck about for fun? Challenged. Can we try a little bit more of a, it's, oh, I'm intrigued. I've been challenged and it's caught me by surprise. Yeah. So can you try that intonation for me a little bit more?
Challenged.
Yeah, good. Okay, lovely. Can we repeat after me? I'm going to do the tongue twister again. I want to see if you can mix up the intonation for me a little bit. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory. Give that a go.
The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. I'm trying to help you identify just some of the almost like poetry in it. It's nonsense, isn't it? Like it's silly what we're saying. But there's kind of like a rhyme in there. And I think something that we do in our British accents is if there is a little bit of a rhyme or a rhythm that we can find, I think we do bob along with that a little bit. And so I think you did really, really well there. I think the only thing is maybe that challenged, I think where I've given you that note about the D, I think you're still adding a little bit of a challenged in there, but challenged. Try and practice getting the d a little bit clearer for me. Yeah. D. Yeah, really, really good. Challenged.
Challenged.
Yeah, fantastic. That's what I want. Yeah. Try not to add an extra kind of syllable in there as well. Have you got any questions about that, Diana?
No, thank you. A lot of moments. Thank you very much.
Lots of things to work on, but great job. Excellent work. Thank you so much for going first. Alina. I always like saying your full name, Alina. Alina Lebedeva.
Just give me one moment. I will escape from
Okay.
Just
No
I
worries.
think I'm running from here.
It's like the Blair Witch Project. Oh my God.
Yeah, because she will not give me to speak.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a laugh. Go on. What do you want to do?
Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper.
Yeah, well done. Can you do it one more time for me?
Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper.
Yeah, really, really good. Can you say it one more time? And let's try and ignore the fact it's a tongue twister now. Just tell me about Peter wanting the particular wrapping paper.
Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper.
Yeah, really, really good, actually. Solid work, babes. Particular, I think, is maybe one of the ones that's ringing a little bit unusual for me. Particular. I think because you're sounding it out very clearly, which is good because it's a tongue twister and I want you to be more precise, first of all. You're doing that. You can afford to ease off of it now. So rather than particular, can we have particular? Can we put a schwa at the beginning? So it's not par, it's p. And particular. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get a bit more of a smoother rhythm going through it?
Particular.
Again?
Particular.
One more?
Particular.
Yeah, really, really good. Particular. Good, excellent. And then again, just to go a little bit further, you got the p down and the smoothness as I was asking for really, really well. So well done. What is this thing happening on? This keeps happening in my sessions. I need to turn it off. It drives me mad. Anyway, thumbs up. Particular. So rather than particular, now can we have particular? So almost schwaring that U as well in the word. Particular. Yeah? Makes sense?
Particular.
Again?
Particular.
Yeah, good. Well done. Instead of
Yeah.
yellow,
Do I need to do aspiration on particular? Yeah.
no, not aspiration. I'd say it's more of a yod. So it's still a voice sound.
Particular.
Particular.
Mhm.
Yellow. And yeah, so it's not yellow, as in yellow. My favorite color is yellow. No, it's yellow. So more yeah, not yeah. Yellow.
Yellow. Like yellow. Like
No. So
yellow.
not
Particular. Particular.
that's better. Particular.
Particular.
That's it. Great. Well done. Could you hear what you're doing there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. So yeah, just avoid, it's not yellow, it's yellow. Can you see the difference in my shape that I'm making there? Not it's schwa. Yeah. Make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. And then on wanted, I just want more wanted. So less wanted and more wanted. Id. Try again.
Wanted.
Good. Well done. Say the whole tongue twister again.
Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper.
Yeah, really, really good. Well done. Do it one more time for me.
Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper.
It's so good. Really, really good. Well done. The only thing now I want is on that the again. So instead, I think you've just got a habit because it's got an E there. You're thinking more there. But actually, can we think more again, schwa, the, more long and open rather than wide and E sound. So wanted the particular wrapping paper.
Wanted that particular wrapping paper.
Yeah, better. Well done. Do you know what I'm asking for there? Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, guys. Just a general note for all of you. When it's really annoying. It says THE, the, or the, but again, sometimes depending on if we're going to pop a schwa in there, it doesn't sound how it is written, and that really doesn't help us when we're trying to say a different language. But that was really, really good. Well done. And the final thing I just want to give you, Alina. So wrapping paper. Can you hear how I'm saying it? Almost making it like one word. That there's paper, there's wrapping, but then there's wrapping paper. Da, 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 da. It is kind of one thing. So even though it's two words, can we really visualize this wrapping paper and try and almost make it one word, even though it isn't? So do the whole tongue twister again for me. Keep it natural. So really tell me about Peter really wanted the wrapping paper. Yeah, really try and get it, the storytelling in there of what it is you're communicating to me a little bit clearer, okay? As well as that wrapping paper. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good, go.
Peter really wanted the particular wrapping paper.
Yeah, really good. Well done, well done. Can you keep working on everything that I've given you?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Fantastic work. Really, really good concentration. Next up, Asia, please.
Okay, let's hit those bees.
Mm.
I think it's going to be a disaster.
I don't. I think it's going to be brilliant. Just have some fun with it.
Yep. 4 friends for the very valuable vase.
Great. Well done. Give it one more go for me and slow down a little bit. Really get those F's in there a little bit more, actually. 4 friends. Feel that diaphragm getting involved. Okay, start again.
I think you want too much from me. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yes, there we go. That was much clearer. Well done. So interesting, isn't it? You say, I think it's going to be a disaster. Then I want too much from you. And actually, you just nailed it both times. So stop putting yourself down, Mrs. And trust yourself, because that was really excellent work. So well done. Are there any bits in particular you're struggling with in that you think, is it the V's or the...
It's the z on the end. I always want to say vase, like more of an S, and I have to remind myself that it's vase.
Yeah, just say vase again.
Vase.
Yeah, vase. That's pretty much it. I feel like when I say it, vase, I feel like I do have a little bit of a hiss at the end, but I always initially hit the Z sound first. So just have a listen to how I say it. Vase, vase, vase. The R's is there, but then it almost has a hiss at the end. So can we just experiment making the Z quite clear, but then also adding a little bit of a voiceless S at the end of the Z sound, just for fun.
Vase,
Good, well done. One more time.
vase.
Yeah, really, really good. Tiny little thing, but how you were saying it before is absolutely valid. I'm just intrigued because I think I say it slightly differently. And you could manage it then, so well done. 4 friends fought. Can you just say fought?
Fought,
Yeah. So there I just got fault, fault, fought. It's more of a ought sound rather than a fought sound, if that makes sense. So more or and less fault, fault, like Adele. Oh, I thought about going to the shops. No, fought. They fought to do
fought,
this thing. Again.
fought.
Yeah, better. Well done. Well done. I think the main thing is dragging out the or shape rather than just using the F to throw it straight out. Fault, fault. If we shorten it too much, it sounds like it's a thought rather than the fact is that they fought like they were fighting. Yeah, does that make sense?
Remember about the thing when you said it's written the same, it doesn't help us because
Yeah, this word.
fought is written the same.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is, we've got thoughts, as in our thoughts in our brain, and it's written with a TH, but a lot of people in contemporary British, I would say thought, or instead of thinking, they'll say thinking. And again, like I say, thoughts could become thoughts because people are just using the F sound a lot more than the TH. But I think the main thing then, Asia, why I'm picking up on it as well, is just because this word is fought, and it's quite an unusual word, I would say, that we do say in this language. We don't say it very often. We normally say, oh, they're fighting. We don't say, oh, they fought. I feel like it's a bit of an oldie English kind of word. Basically, that we kind of need to just get it spot on, especially if it's a word that is a little bit more abstract and out of the usual realm of conversation, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Could you pronounce in a row like fought is in fight and fought is in contemporary thought?
So you want me to practice to say it with the F sound?
Yes, to see the difference between the thought
Sure.
fought and
Okay, so I thought I'd go to the shops. That's with the TH, okay? I'll do it one more time. I thought I'd go to the shops. You can visibly see I'm making the TH shape, yeah? And in this, thought. I thought I'd go to the shops. If I'm trying to sound like Adele, and I'll say, I thought I'd go to the shops. Can you hear how much more like kind of Cockney that is? I thought I'd go to the shops. Thought. It's a lot quicker and to the point. If I'm doing it in context of what we're talking about here, which is fighting, that's how I fight with swords. They were fighting. I'll say the tongue twister, won't I? 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase. I'm kind of uplifting it and making it more of an important part of the story. Yeah. Because if you think about it in context of that phrase as well, friends don't usually fight. I mean, some friends do. But this is like quite an important part of the story we're saying in the context of this tongue twister. But if I'm like, oh, I thought I'd go to the shops. The key thing is that I thought I'd go to the shops. That's the main thing. The shops, really, isn't it? I would say. So does that help? Can you hear the difference and see the difference in what I'm doing?
oh, yeah, it looks like strong and weak position. No?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think it's fought in this context of this tongue twister is more important as a word and as a part of the story than in the phrase if we're going to like casual it up a little bit more and go, oh, I thought I'd do this, I thought I'd do that, he thought that about me. It's not as strong. It's a weaker word, I'd say, in the sentence. Does that make sense?
Well, the funny thing that thinking is actually less important than fighting.
You think thinking is less important than the fighting?
I mean, because of the possession, you kind of he thought of something and
Yeah,
they
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the kind of point I'm trying to make. I think it's more important that they were fighting. And again, fighting as a word, or arguing, like that's quite an animated thing to do with someone. So I think, again, I'm just naturally elevating it a little bit more to be more important in the context of what we're saying. Yeah. Overall, though, can you do the tongue twister again? But can you make sure that fought really plucks out so that I understand that these friends are actually fighting over this really important thing? Yeah. So just give it another go.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah. Really, really good. Well done. Just say valuable.
Valuable.
Yeah. One more time.
Valuable.
Yeah. Lovely. Really good work. One more time. The whole tongue twister.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah. I think it's fantastic. Any questions?
No, I think not.
Yeah, really good, much better. Yeah, I mean, it was great to begin with, but yeah, well done, extra clearer on that fought now, and less Adele in an interview talking about, oh, I'll go to the shops. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Asia. Lovely job, Lee. Let's go to Jana, please.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Excellent, well done. New. Rather than new, can we have new? New.
Knew.
Yeah, excellent. Let the lips come together. New.
Knew.
Yeah, you were doing it. Yeah, you did it naturally when I asked you to repeat it. Well done. I knew you.
I knew you.
Yeah, good. Be careful it's not new and it's new. I want to get that yod in there a little bit clearer. New.
Knew.
Yeah, I knew you.
I knew you.
That's better. Well done. Really good. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Go on, give it another go. Whole thing.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Trouble, trouble. Just say trouble for me again.
Trouble.
Yeah, trouble, trouble, trouble. I'm going to give you, you're doing a really good dark L. I'll give you permission to ease off of the dark L a little bit. So rather than trouble, trouble, can we have trouble? Almost like it's spelled trouble, perhaps. Just try that.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Yeah, trouble. Like, yeah. Again, these dark L's are really important to master, and I think you've got you're good at naturally doing them, Zana. So well done. But again, in contemporary British, just because we're this far along into the course now, you can afford to ease off of them and almost make them like an extra, like there's another vowel sound before the L rather than the E after the L. So that was really good. But both were great how you do it. I just think it's up to you how you want to work those moving forward. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, I give you permission to play around with both. And then the other one I wanted to just go over, walked. Just say walked for me.
Walked.
Yeah, walked. So what I'm getting is walked rather than walked. So walk, all. In fact, I think the dark L's might help you here. Can we try and think more about that rich L, walked, and almost like that tongue is quite walked, quite stiff, I would say, actually, in the word. Walked. Just say that for me.
Walked.
Yeah, good. Excellent. So you're giving me walked. I want walked. Can you see how little shape and movement I've got going on here?
Walked.
Good. One more time.
Walked.
Good. Walked. Good. So it sounds almost like you're making more of an R shape than an L shape now, which is good. You're doing more of what I'm asking for. But can we just make sure, sorry, someone else just come in. I don't know if you can hear that noise. Make sure when we get to the L, walked, we are letting the tip of that tongue connect with the hard palate, and we're letting it stay up there a little bit until we want to release it. So we're not just lifting it and letting it flop quite quickly, as in, just listen to me now, walked. We're saying walked. We're letting that L really happen, and muscularly with strength lift and hold before we let it go into the K sound. Does that make sense?
Do you pronounce L? I thought there is no L.
No, I want you to walked. for now, I want you to pronounce the L clearer for me, because you're not making the sound strong enough without it yet. I think we need to
Walk.
stick with the L, and then we can pull away from it. Okay.
Walked.
Again.
Walked.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Walked. 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 Good. So now, rather than wall, can we have wall? Wall. Just say wall for me.
Wool.
Again.
Wool.
Good. So let's try and do more wall and less wall. Wool. Wall. Wall.
Wool.
Again.
Wool.
So let's just say wall. Hang on a minute. This is interesting. This is good. This is a good challenge for me as well. Wall, wool, wool, wool. So let's think of wool like like you knit with wool. Like wool thread.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just think of that. Let's just repeat that twice. So the latter I've typed in there. Wool, wool, wool. Let's do that 3 times.
Wool, wool, wool.
Excellent. And now let's go to wall, as in a brick wall. Wall, wall, wall.
Wall, wall, wall.
Yeah, good. Wall, wall, wall. So what I'm hearing more is wall, wall, rather than wall, wall. Can you hear the difference?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's why it's sounding a little bit iffy when you're saying walked, because what I'm actually hearing you say is more walked, almost. Okay, so try not to think of wall, 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 wall. I think the tongue needs to almost kind of be higher at the back and perhaps move forward a little bit, ready for the L sound, rather than dip for wall. I want to hear wall, wall. Does that make sense?
Wall. I'll try. Walked.
Again,
Walked.
say wall like a brick wall.
Wall.
Better. There we go. Say that again.
Wall.
Good. And now let's say walked.
Walked.
Okay, better. Well done. Well done. I think that's really interesting. That's a really tricky one. I don't know why. Well, yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? I think for you, like those 3 words I've written down, we've got wall, wool, and wool. I want you to practice drilling each of them individually, and be aware that when you say walked, I think it's the L followed by the K and then that D, isn't it? So walked, walked. In fact, it would be really good practice for you to practice saying walked, walked, and walked with that KD at the end, just to practice getting it's very subtly different, that tongue shape, the vowel sound before the consonant cluster of the L, the K, and the D, just to practice hearing the difference. And then I think when it comes to actually saying walked without the L being too dark, which is probably what Lilo and others maybe have taught you, I think that will come easier, because at the moment I think it's the vowel sound that's actually interfering and making it sound incorrect, and that's why I want you to have the muscularity of getting that darker L in there and practice that consonant cluster. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do.
Yeah, practice.
Thank you.
That's all right. Practice that for me, and then maybe next session I can just hear you say walked again, and we can just double check on that. Well done. Lovely, Zana. Great job. Great job. Any questions?
No.
Smashing. Superstar. Nelly, please.
Hi everyone. I would go for 4 friends.
Yeah.
So 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah, really, really good. Well done. Very. Just say very.
Very.
Yeah, excellent. Very. So I think it's just because you're practicing it and you're making it all tongue twistery and precise, which is what I like. Tongue twistery. It's not even a word or a phrase. Can we just practice, rather than going very, can we have very, very?
Very. Very.
Good, better, well done. So yeah, the impetus and the stress is more at the beginning of the word ve, and then the re is a little bit more throwaway, got rid of. Yeah, just say one more time, very.
Very.
Yeah, good, well
Very.
done. Very good energy there, love it. Very valuable, just say that, please.
very valuable.
Yeah, good. Well done. Just take a breath. In. Everyone can do this. Breath in and out. Have a little shake about. Have a little wiggle. Oh, lovely. Very valuable. Say that, please.
Very valuable.
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. I don't even know if you noticed that, but I was just trying to get it to shake off and cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
When we're working, guys, general note for everyone, sometimes we're really trying so hard, we actually just don't become attention, and it doesn't actually happen. I just wanted you to chill out a little bit. So we just shook off, took a breath, did those natural things to help us decompress, and you did it much more effortlessly, which was lovely. So well done. Let's just say that whole tongue twister again, keeping that nice effortless vibe going.
Okay. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Excellent. Well done. Much better. Much better. Only thing I want to really give you is valuable. So make sure it's an a sound, not a what did you say? Voluble, maybe? Just try making sure we got the valuable sound.
Valuable.
Val. Yes,
Valuable.
that was better. Yeah, val, not valuable. Yeah, one more time.
I see. Okay, thank you.
One more time.
Valuable.
Well done. Much better. Lovely. Yeah, really, really good. Just say friends for me one more time.
Friends.
Again.
Friends.
Good.
Is the Z on the end?
No, that's fine. I think actually it's more of the foreign kind of thing we've got going on. So can we, rather than thinking we've got to get the foreign in there, can we just think more friend? Almost like
I was trying to articulate R to make like this kind of like duck, but
it's really good. Again, really good awareness. And
but it takes time to keep this shape and then relax it.
Absolutely. And you're doing a really great job. I just give you more permission now to just chill out on the R sound as much. So friends. Yeah, good. Well done. So you can see when I'm doing it, I'm not going friends. I'm going friends.
Yeah.
I'm just letting it happen quite chill. So
Yeah,
just the whole tongue twister one more time. Keep that friends nice and chilled as well. One more go.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah, really, really good. Any questions? Lovely. Great job, Nelly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lulia, please, with our new hairdo. Can we all have a moment for Lulia's new hair? Which obviously I love because it's ginger.
I love ginger. Okay, I will try the same. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Well done. How many friends are there?
4.
Okay, can we make sure we don't skim over that then? So make sure you tell me there's 4 friends. It's not 1 or 2 or 3, it's 4. Start again.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah, much better. Well done. Thank you very much. Great. Let's just have a little look at 4 friends. 4 friends. Fought. Just say fought for me.
Fought.
Yeah, good. So again, we don't want to make it too you're doing the right thing by using that F to kind of release to let the rest of the word happen. Fought. You're doing a good like fricative there, which I enjoy. But we still need to give the rest of the word as much energy and not just let it be gone after we've done the F sound. So fought. I want more of the ought sound in there rather than just fought. Try again.
Fought.
Good effort. Fought. So instead of now thinking fought, which is what I heard then, fault, can we think more of under, fought, and a lift? Fought. Again.
Fought.
Getting there, better. I still think I can think of a different way to describe this to help you. Fought. Can we try? The F sound is at the front of the mouth, isn't it? Here. Fought. And the R, there's not an R in the word, but I want you to imagine almost like fork, like a fork that you eat with. Yeah. We're keeping the sound all like right at the front of the mouth, and we're not bringing it back to fought. We're keeping it at the front. Fork. Can we just say fork for now?
Fork.
Yeah,
Fork.
good. Again?
fork, fork,
Well done. Sounds like almost sounds like another naughty word, doesn't it? But good, well done. Fork, fork, fork. Do it 3 times.
fork, fork, fork,
Excellent, well done. And now let's go fort, fort, fort.
fold, fold, fold.
Yeah, okay, good, well done. Fort, 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 fort. Okay, now what I would like a little bit more of, please. Sorry, I'm having to think about what I'm trying to instruct you to do. A little bit more of a jaw lengthen. So follow my lead, just watch me first fort. It's not fort, fort, fort with the jaw staying quite up here. It's fort, fort, fort. So on the or, we're releasing and then coming back up for the T sound, yeah? Fort, fort, fort.
Fold, fold, fold.
Better. Well done. Really, really good. Just say the whole tongue twister again, or just for now, 4 friends fought.
4 friends fold.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. And in fact, that 4 that you just gave me then, the first word, was spot on. And all we're doing is making that exact same shape and just adding a T on the end for the word fought. There's my little thumbs up bubble again. Congratulations. You win another bubble of thumbs up. So can you just do those 3 words again for me? Once you've said 4, I want you to really try and iron in what shape you've just made, ready for the next fort, and just see if you can pop a little T on the end for me. Okay, make sense?
Yes, that's right. 4 friends fold.
Good, well done, well done. I give you permission now to not worry about the jaw moving too much, and just do the same thing again. Let's try again. 4 friends fought.
4 friends fold.
Better, well done. Fought, 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 fought. I'm going to be even more nitpicky with you. Are you ready? Another note. Oh, I'm not even doing a thumbs up there. What's going on? Zoom, freaky Zoom. So when we get to the word fought, can we, 4 friends fought, rather than letting, and I hope this helps, this might not help, but let's just see, I'm going to try. Rather than letting the back of the tongue kind of bounce too much on fault, can we try and keep it quite high? Fought, and if anything, moving forward a little bit more. So we've got 4 friends.
Fold. 4 friends fold.
Yeah, good. Fault. I'm still hearing fault, like there's a dip in there, like a bounce, and I don't want that. I want you to think more up and over and fought, like you're falling onto the word. Fought.
Fold.
Again.
Fold.
Again.
Fold.
Okay, good. Well done. Can you keep working on that for me? Do you know what I'm trying to ask you to do?
Yes, I understand what you mean.
I think for some, I think it might just be the spelling of the word, perhaps. We're kind of letting the f and then the ought happen. And it's a little bit distracting. We're kind of going fault, rather than and it's coming around here, fault. No, fought, or fought. I want a little bit more of a, like you're in an alleyway, a narrow alleyway on the word. Yeah.
Yes.
You just say it one more time and imagine you're in a little really narrow alleyway. Fought.
Fold.
Oh, that last one. Yes, please. That. Okay.
Yes.
Gosh, all the analogies and I'm like, how can I describe this? How do I want this? Much better. That last one you gave me was more of what I was after. Well done. Can you just say the whole tongue twister again, and I'll just have another little listen and see if there's anything else that I want to work on.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah, really, really good. Well done. I would just say on very. Just make sure it's very valuable.
Very.
Yeah, again.
Very.
Yeah, making sure we get that nice v in there. And especially on the word very, even though we think it's not as important as valuable, actually, again, if you remove the word very from that tongue twister, 4 friends fought for the valuable vase. Okay, it's valuable, but the fact we're saying it's very valuable. Very is a word that we do relish quite a lot in this language, I would say, in our dialect. It was very funny. It was very silly. You know, we really do use it. So just make sure you get all those sounds in there, especially on the V for me. Is that okay, Lulia?
Yes, yes.
Any questions?
Very. No, it's okay. I will thinking about my straight alley and closing my eyes when I'm speaking.
Yeah.
It helps me.
Great. If that works, go for it. And then practice without doing that as well, because you don't want to resort to that every single time.
Thank you very much.
You're working on it. You're very-
Sorry, but I have to leave, I think, in 2 minutes. So thank you very much for this
Not at
time
all.
you
You're
spent.
very welcome. You're
Thank you.
very welcome. Fantastic. No problem. Thanks for letting me know, darling. Great job. Who hasn't been yet? Anya, please.
Finally.
Okay, off you go.
I knew your trouble when you walked in.
Fantastic. Well done. So this is an interesting sentence because it's what we call monosyllabic pretty much. I mean, there's a couple words. Trouble is a 2-syllable word, but all the other words are 1 syllable. When we see that, I think we naturally have a habit of thinking, oh, I just want to skim through them. But actually, like Taylor Swift says and sings in this song, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. She really makes sure you got the I knew you were. And just then, Anya, you gave me I knew you were. No,
I knew
you were. Really staccato it out for me.
Okay. I knew you were.
Good, but a little bit too legato for my money still. So this is what you just gave me. I'm just trying to raise your awareness on this. You went, I knew you were. Still quite smooth, yeah? I knew you were. Can you see how I'm coming back to neutral between every word? I knew you were. I'm coming back to neutral shape between each word, okay? So I want you to do the same thing.
I knew you were.
Better. Well done. You gave it a lot more of a punctuation, which is exactly what I wanted. Lovely. Do the whole tongue twister again. Can you keep that staccato element for me for now?
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
You got carried away again, Anya. You went, I knew you were trouble. Slow it right down. You can't run before you can walk, okay? And that's what you're attempting to do for me. All slow, really crystal clear.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yes, yes, much better, much more precise, okay? We've got to have that level of precision accomplished before we just try and like make it sound contemporary and easy, steady language for now, I'd say, okay? Well done, much better, much more mindfulness, and like you were really working your muscles a bit clearer for me, so well done. Just say trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah, great, lovely. Can you say walked?
Walked.
Yeah, beautiful. When you walked in.
When you walked in.
Yeah, really good. In. Be careful.
In.
Doesn't become in, and it's more in.
In.
Again.
In.
Good. Say those 4 words again. When you walked in.
When you walked in.
Yeah, good. Well done. In. I think what you can afford to do is on the N sound, in. I think we need more of a clearer release of the N sound. So it's not, just listen to me first. It's not in. It's in. Can you see my tongue is releasing?
In.
That's it. Tiniest little thing, isn't it? But actually that sounds so much better and stronger. So yeah, just say when you walked in.
When you walked in.
Good. It just needs that simple release of the tongue. Lovely. Well done. Now I give you permission to run a little bit. Jog. Steady jog. Say the whole tongue twister again for me. I don't mind if you assimilate a little bit more, but just still make sure you've got all of those words really clear. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Really tell me that you knew that this was going to be a problem the minute you walked in the room, okay? Really think about what you're saying.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Good. Well done. Really, really good. Have you got any questions? Are there any bits in that you're struggling with at all?
Thank you.
No, really good. Well done. Great. Really great. Love a bit of Taylor, don't we? I tell you what, trouble when you want. Who's not been? Inga.
Hi, I will go with the first one. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Really good. Well done. Say it one more time for me.
The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Really, really good. The complexity, not the complexity.
The complexity.
One more time.
The complexity of the recipe.
Yeah, good. Better. Well done. Complexity. And now complexity. Rather than complexity, can we have complexity? Can you hear the difference or not?
Complexity.
One more time.
The complexity.
Better. Well done. Interesting, isn't it? Because it's spelt city, well, X, like the word city, but with an X, city. Complexity, it's almost S-T. Is that the right? Sooty, yeah. Much better. Again, tiny little detail, but we're kind of putting a schwa in there. The complexity of the recipe. Just say that for me.
The complexity of the recipe.
Complexity. The
complexity of the recipe.
Yeah, really, really good. I think you're being a little bit inconsistent with the and the there. And I think it's just accidentally happening. So let's just drill them, yeah? So let's just do the, first of all, the incorrect one.
The.
Fantastic. And now let's go the.
Which is incorrect, I guess, or
that was the one I want. It sounds you think it's incorrect because it's not how it's spelled. I want more the rather than there. Yeah, which is what I'm kind of hearing. And I think because it's spelled THE, we all want to say there, but actually it's the with the schwa. Okay, makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's a silly old thing, isn't it? But let's just try one more time. Let's be really specific. The complexity of the recipe.
The complexity of the recipe.
Oh, I feel like you were correcting yourself to be incorrect.
Incorrect.
I really think let me just let me just type it out for you of the just because this might help. I've spelt recipe wrong, but never mind. The complexity of the recipe.
The complexity of the recipe.
Excellent. Okay, good try. What I'm hearing still is the. I think we're gripping here a little bit and it's making the sound. When I say, watch when I say the. Can you see how floppy my cheeks are? The. I'm pretty much in neutral and all I'm doing is lifting my tongue. The, and letting it fall out of my mouth rather than the, where I'm actually gripping slightly in the corner of my lips, yeah? So just try again, maybe loosen those off. It's because you're very smiley as well, which probably isn't very isn't helping on this occasion, Inga. Yeah.
The.
Yeah, Queen. The complexity.
The complexity.
Well done, and careful it doesn't become the, but well done, well done. The recipe.
The recipe.
Yes, Queen, good. I think for you, just really practice and try not to be fooled by the spelling of the word, because I think that's what's probably screwing you up. That being said, remember, because both of the words following the have a consonant before them, that's why I'm saying the rather than the complexity, even though you could say the. Again, it's up to you. It depends when you want to employ the schwa, but I would be saying a schwa personally for both of these. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory. I would keep them all schwa'd personally. Does that all make sense, what I'm asking you to do?
Yes, definitely.
Just keep drilling that and being precise. Can you just say challenged, please?
Challenged.
Yeah, challenged. Again?
Challenged.
One more time?
Challenged.
Challenged. One more time.
Challenged.
Challenged. Yeah, good. Challenged. Okay, good. Rather than challenged, can we just change the intonation slightly? Flatter. Challenged.
Challenged.
Yeah, good. As opposed to, can you just repeat after me now? Challenged. Good. And now let's go back to flat again. Challenged. Yeah, good. Say the whole tongue twister for me, and let's just try and think a little bit more flatter on the word challenged.
The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory.
Close. Well done. Challenged. Almost like we're going challenged this time rather than challenged. Yeah?
Should be which one? Sorry.
So rather than challenged, can we have challenged, just for fun, just to see if we can mix it up a bit.
Challenged
The memory. Yeah, good. Just an intonation experiment for me there. I think for you as well, just practice your intonation and try and see, rather than if we can make it da, 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 see if we can find a little bit more of a steady little bounce to it. The complexity of the recipe challenged the memory. A little bit more of a bounce around rather than quite big, vast jumps off the cliff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just to play around and just see it, like record yourself a few times. This is a good tip for all of you guys. Just record yourself saying something and just play with the intonation and just then go, okay, which one sounded more British to me? And I'm sure you'll be able to hear some slight differences that can actually help you sound more British purely through changing the intonation of what it is that you're saying. But that was really great and well done. Really good focus and yeah, attention to detail in trying to get everything in there that I was trying to throw at you, Inga. Well done. Any questions?
No questions. Thanks to you.
Well done. Yeah, challenged. It's interesting. I think when I say it challenged, I think I am actually going challenge. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, you've got me curious about that word now. I'm thinking, how do I normally say the word challenged? Well done, Inga. Fantastic. Anyone else who hasn't been yet on those? I think we've all been. Yes, we've all been. Excellent. Let's have a little go then at the phrases that I've come up with. So again, you might have noticed a bit of a Taylor Swift theme going on again. I don't know why. I'm not even the biggest Tay-Tay fan, but I'm just intrigued by her story of late, it seems. We've got lots of phrases here. We're going to go through all of them. And again, there's quite a lot. Good job there's not as many of us on this call today. So hopefully we'll be able to get through one or two each. But these are just phrases that I've thought that you might say to a friend or a family member. Okay, so that's the kind of theme of this session that I've come up with. Conversations with friends or organizing events with your friends and family. So let's do it. They're quite lengthy, but stick with me. I'll just go through and say the whole sentence and then you guys can repeat back and we'll do each of them twice again, just like we did on the tongue twisters. So, number one. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I've double booked myself. Can we reschedule? Your go. It's quite tricky. You'll notice as well, guys, I'm really acting them. I'm really trying to pretend I've forgotten something, okay? It's going to help you. The more into character you get, I guarantee the more it will help you. So really think, oh my God, how am I going to say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm not even saying, oh my God, am I? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I've double booked myself. Can we please reschedule? Give it another go. Good job, Alina, Nelly. Well done. Great job. On to number two then. I can pick you up at 4 o'clock and we can go straight to the bar for a drink. Well done. I've made this one a question. I've put a question mark at the end, but let's make it a statement now. Let's see. Look, I can pick you up at 4 o'clock and we can go straight to the bar for a drink. Now it's a statement. Well done. Number 3. What are you up to this weekend? Shall we go for food and a drink or two? Good. Hello, kitty cat. Asia's got a little kitty cat. Oh, and Alina's got a balloon. Oh my God, the party's going on. Let's do it one more time. What are you up to this weekend? Shall we go for food and a drink or two? A little bit more flirty and playful there, wasn't it? Good, guys. Number 4. Where are you watching the football? Did you want to come to mine for it? My husband came up with that one, guys. That's not something I've said. That's definitely something he said. Where are you watching the football? Or actually, let's change it. Footy. Where are you watching the footy? Did you want to come to mine for it? And it might be spelt footy like that. That's another way we say football. Good. Where are we? Oh my gosh, I've done loads, haven't I? Number 5. What did you want for dinner tonight? Shall we order in or cook the salmon? It is cook, not cool the salmon. Sorry. Let's do it one more time. Well done, guys. What did you want for dinner tonight? Shall we order in or cook the salmon? Well done, guys. Generally, ordering a takeaway is far more exciting than cooking at home, isn't it? So good. On to number 6. Can't believe the weather today. Spring is definitely here. Good. We're going to carry on and we're just going to do each one once now, just for time, so we can get onto you individually a little bit quicker. On to number 7 then. I'm really sorry to hear about you guys. You were too good for him anyway.
Is that about a landlord?
That's about a breakup. Oh, like your friend's just broken up with her boyfriend. So you're like, oh, I'm really sorry to hear about you guys, but you were too good for him anyway. Screw him. Oh, you're
Well,
better.
there is a phrase, you guys, like several people, and when you wrote like you were too good, like all the people were good. Somebody wants something.
Yes, I see what you're saying there. You guys, sorry to hear about you guys. You were too good for, yeah. And then I've gone to you were too good for him anyway. Yeah, interesting. That's the context I was picturing when I wrote that sentence. It was about a breakup. You guys, being you as the couple, him and her, or her and her, whatever. But in this context, it's a heterosexual relationship. Yeah, you guys as a couple, but you were too good for him anyway. Then I separate them. Does that make sense? Yeah, excellent. And I have actually said that to a friend. It's a real thing. Good. Number 8. I've got no plans. I'm just going to watch Taylor Swift Eras tour and Netflix and chill. Good. And I talked about this with my husband as well. Netflix and chill used to have a bit of a cheeky connotation to it. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. It meant that you'd kind of, get a bit flirty with someone that you love perhaps, but actually I think as well, for me, if I say I'm going to Netflix and chill, it actually means I'm going to sit and watch Netflix and unwind. But there is another meaning that I think some people use where it means something else, just so you know, just in case. Number 9 then. Can you get the kids from school and I'll get dinner on as soon as I get in? Good. Number 10. How's work lately? Is it still crazy busy or has it calmed down a little bit? Well done. Number 11. What should we do for Rose's birthday? She's not really into unicorns now, so we'll have to think of a different party theme. True story.
Is it about your niece?
My niece, yes. I was going to get her something unicorn for her birthday, and James was like, no, you can't. She doesn't do unicorns anymore. They've just redecorated her room and everything, so there's no unicorns anywhere. I was like, oh, damn it. Good. On to number 12. How are you? I haven't seen you in ages. You've lost weight. Where's your top from? Well done, guys. So good. James helped my husband helped me with some of these, and he says that the whole you lost weight thing is actually quite common, and I think it is a bit of a thing in this country, especially where we say, wow, you've lost weight if you haven't seen someone in ages, whether or not you think they have or haven't. I think it's just a bit of a polite way to flatter someone. And often, or more often than not, someone is trying to lose weight that you know. So, you know, oh, I'm trying to be good. I'm on a diet. All of those sorts of phrases are quite popular. So yeah, we thought we'd toss that one in. Good. Also, Diana has asked, is it okay to ask, did you want to invite? Definitely. Did you want to go for a drink? Did you want to go to the pictures? Did you want to go to the shops this weekend? Definitely. Did you want to is definitely a phrase you can say. Did you? And you might have noticed then
the meaning is to invite just in near future.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, rather than saying, did you want to, you might go, did you wanna go to this thing? Did you want to, did you? Can you hear how I'm saying that? It's weird, isn't it? But yeah, so again, you probably wouldn't necessarily say, did you want to? It would probably be a little bit more squished in together and whatnot. And Anya, yes, Taylor Swift. I've just been on a bit of a Tay-Tay binge for some reason. Great. So let's go around individually, pop your hands up and just pick one for now. We'll go around individually, do one. And if we've got more time at the end, again, any questions like what you guys have just been popping on with, if you have any of that as we go, just jot them down and we can talk about them at the end of the session as well. It's a good thing about having fewer of us on the call today, is that we can do that sort of thing and we will have time. So good. Let's, who's first?
Just one quick question.
Yeah, go on.
At the times when I have been studying English at school, probably even in elementary school, we were taught that it's a polite way to ask, would you like to? Or to say about I would like. Is it still like common? Or maybe it's more formal? How would you say?
As in, like, if someone offered you a piece of cake and you said, I would like a piece of cake, or you were asking for a piece of cake or something, I would like this. Yeah, I think it's quite formal now, to be fair. I don't think people are that polite anymore, especially kids and teenagers. Yeah, it's still rude in my eyes to say, I want that. I want a piece of cake. I want this. I think you would say, I'd like a slice, please, or I'd like to do this. So rather than I would probably just say I'd, as in I would, but I would. But yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd like to go to the shops with you. I'd like to invite you to my mum's birthday. I think that's probably more like what we'd say now. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't even think I was ever taught to say I would like to do it like that. I don't think that's, yeah, I can't remember that anyway, if I was. How rude am I? Good. Has that sparked another question? No? No. Great. Lovely. Well done, Anya. Let's go with you first, please.
I will go with the last sentence.
Yes, please.
How are you? Haven't seen you in ages. You've lost weight. Where's your top from?
Excellent, well done. Good. That final question of where's your top from, I just thought I'd add that in because again, it's something we do quite often with our friends. We're like, oh my God, I love your outfit. Where did you get your skirt from? Again, it's quite a common thing. You might not necessarily say it all in that one hit, but I thought it'd be useful for you guys to practice. So well done. Really good, Anya. I noticed how you said, how are you? Which is exactly how I delivered it when we practiced it then. How are you? Like, I really want to know, how are you? You did that really well. Can we change it now? How are you? How are you? Let's just
How are
mix
you?
again.
How are you?
Yeah, good. You. Can we keep more of the ooh sound rather than you? You. How are you?
You. How are you?
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. Fantastic. Say haven't seen you in ages.
Haven't seen you in ages.
Excellent. So I keep saying sin you in ages and you're saying seen you in ages. Guys, again,
Seen.
general note, you can do both, I would say. I have a habit of saying sin. I don't know if it is the right way to do it, but I think you can say both. So can you just try saying it my way, first of all? Haven't seen you in ages.
Haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, good. Well done. And now let's go back to your, what I would say is the correct pronunciation. Haven't seen you in ages.
Haven't seen you in ages.
Good. Haven't seen you in ages.
Haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, excellent. So good, guys. Again, when we're doing these phrases, I want you to really play around with what you're going to stress and drag out in the word. It's all these little playful things that I think can help make it sound more British. So I'm just freeing you up a little bit more, Anya, there, just seeing if you can pick up on what I'm giving you. So well done. Do the whole thing again, and I'll just see if there's any other articulation, pronunciation corrections I want to give you. One more time.
How are you? Haven't seen you in ages. Haven't seen you in ages. You've lost weight. Where is your top from?
Really, really good. Well done. Top from rather than from.
From.
Yeah, where's your top from?
Where is your top from?
Yeah, good, better, well done. And where's, let's just make that squish. So it's not where's, where's
your top from?
Yeah, much better, well done. Yeah, when you've got that extra, when it's abbreviated into where's, it's easy to add the extra kind of syllable in there, but I don't want you to. It's all one kind of where's. Just do it one more time.
Where's your top from?
Well done, much better. And again, let's just say, how are you?
How are you?
Good, well done. You've lost weight, say that.
You've lost weight.
Excellent. I'm going to give you permission to get rid of the T. You've lost weight.
You've lost weight.
Good, well done, well done. Yeah, it's quite, you've lost weight, you've lost weight.
Lost weight.
Yeah, I think, again, if we're going to really stress it, you've lost weight. You know, we want to enjoy the T's, we might want to enjoy them. But actually, I think if you're saying it quite clearly, you've lost weight. You've lost weight. Can you hear how I'm not actually articulating the T's?
You've lost weight.
Yeah, good. On that final one on weight, make sure you're still going to make the T shape, but you're maybe just not giving it as much of a t. You've lost weight.
You've lost weight.
Yeah, good. Nice thick T there for me. You've lost weight.
You've lost weight.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. Well done. Lovely. We just had a bit of a play around there, but it was all really pretty solid. Just a few of those things like from, just make sure you've got the happening. And yeah, on you, just be careful we don't end up going you. It's got you. It's a little bit more chewy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really good, love. Any questions?
No, thank you, Pippa.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Nelly, please.
So number 5.
Yep.
What did you want for dinner tonight? Shall we order in or cook salmon?
Yeah, well done. Cook salmon. Cook the salmon. Yeah, good. Cook salmon.
Cook the. Yeah. I missed the.
Yeah,
cook,
I was just thinking
cook
that
the salmon.
Yeah, you could say cook salmon, but actually I think it's more, the fact is the salmon is in the fridge. You've got the salmon already, so you would say cook the salmon that we have in the fridge. So yeah, I would just make sure you don't miss that, because you missed that. Well done, you corrected yourself though. And yeah, what did you want for dinner tonight? Can you try and just breeze through it a little bit quicker? I don't want you to assimilate it all just yet, but can you get all of it in? So just follow my lead. Listen to me first of all. What did you want for, sorry, let me try again. What did you want for dinner tonight? Can you hear how I'm really got some clear articulation in there still? Can you try and give it to me that kind of speed with that kind of clear articulation?
What did you want for dinner tonight?
Yeah, really, really good. On the D's, you can lighten them up a little bit more. So we're more like da 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 ta 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 ta, yeah? What did you want for dinner tonight?
What did you want for dinner tonight?
Good. Everyone practice this. We'll do it one more time. What did you want for dinner tonight?
What did you want for dinner tonight?
Yeah, there we go. Can you see that bouncy rhythm happening?
Yeah.
And your D's are less harsh. And actually,
Mm.
what did you want for dinner tonight? It's a really kind of common, bouncy, musical, almost poetical rhythm that we've got to there. So well done. I wanted you to nail that, and you did. So congratulations. Good. What do you want for dinner? And next thing I want to give you, rather than what did you want, can we try what do you want for dinner?
What do you want for dinner tonight?
Good, well done. So again, rather than thinking what do, I want you to think what do you want?
What do you want?
Good, well done. And again, you're being very muscular and precise, which I love. So well done, Nelly. I love it. But I give you permission to be even more lazy. Yeah. Just say that.
Dia.
Yeah, good. Less dia and more just dia.
Dia.
What do you want?
What do you want for dinner tonight?
Good, well done, better. Yeah, play around and don't be afraid to squish those in now, because I know you can do the other. I'm happy for you to start squishing them in and kind of being a bit more casual with it. Just say, shall we order in or cook the salmon?
Shall we order in or cook the salmon?
Good, well done. And you kept it like a question, so well done. Shall. Can we try and get shall rather than shall? Shall. Yeah, shall we? Yeah, better, well done. Shall we? Yeah, we want to be careful it doesn't become shall we? So
we keep this kind of like vowel sound as a, right? So there is not kind of like we shouldn't pronounce schwa.
Yeah, shall we? Yeah, no, to be fair, we probably would. I think for now, can I just hear you get shall we in?
Shall we in?
Shall we order in?
Shall we order in?
Yeah, good. Okay. And now shall we? Yeah, I think the thing is, if we're gonna say shall we order in, it all needs to be a little bit faster and more colloquial rather than shall we order? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Shall we order in?
Yeah.
Go on, try that.
Shall we order in?
Yeah, better. Well done. Yeah, so if you're going to commit and decide to schwa it, I would say you just got to make sure the rest of the sentence has as much lazy articulation almost as that bit is. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
A good question, good observation, because I missed that. But yeah, we would. Yeah, shall we do this? Shall we do that? And you can do both. So again, I'm happy for you to keep playing around with that. Well done. Any questions, Nelly?
All good, thank you.
Splendid, you're welcome. Yeah, Diana, cool. Yeah, exactly. I put that in the Telegram chat. I put cool. I meant cook. K and L are next to each other on the keyboard, and I screwed it up typing frantically earlier. Diana, seeing as you hyped up, what do you want to do, my dear?
That depends. How's work lately? Is it still crazy busy or has it calmed down a little bit?
Yeah, really good. Lovely. Work, not walk. Work.
Work.
Good. Did we work on this last time? I feel like we might not have been you. How's work lately? Try that again.
How's work lately?
Better. Yes. Yeah, much better. Well done. Has it calmed down? On little bit, I give you permission to chill out on that a little bit more as well. So has it calmed down a little bit?
Little bit.
Again?
Little bit.
Yeah, good. Well done. Not too bad. So rather than little bit, I still need that glottal quite harshly in there, even though I want you to be lazier with it. So little. 1, 2.
Little.
Good. So rather than
little,
can we try little?
little.
Yeah.
Little.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Good. So yeah, little bit is like a bit of a
Little bit.
da-da-da. It's quite, again, if we're gonna, like what we just did with Nelly, if we're gonna commit to doing that, it kind of needs to be all committed to. So we can't just go little bit. We'd normally say it's a little bit. It's a little bit soggy outside. It's a little bit wet outside. It's a little bit of this and it's a little bit of that. Yeah. So just make sure that if you're gonna do it, which I'm giving you permission to do, the bit doesn't then become bit or something else really stressed. Little bit. 1, 2, 3. Try it again.
Little bit.
Yes, that's it. What was that? Yes. Yeah, that's it. Really, really good. Well done. Great. Nelly's had to go. No worries, Nelly. Thank you so much. Good. Where is it? There was one more thing I wanted to give you. In fact, can you just do the whole tongue twister again for me, please, Deanna?
How's work lately? Is it still crazy busy or has it come down a little bit?
Yeah, good. Well done. Is it still crazy busy? Just say that.
Is it still crazy busy?
Yeah, good. Just be careful for now. Is still crazy busy. It actually sounds like you're just missing a word. And although we might go, is it still, and squish it together, we still need to get the is it still in there rather than is still busy, is still crazy busy. Because then it makes me feel like you've just missed a word. And again, that you're not British. Where are you from? That's not a British accent. Oh my God. So yeah, is it still?
Is it still?
Better. Is it still?
Is it, is it still?
Better. Is it still? I think for you, it's just practicing letting that tongue kind of like come forward and bounce and be a little bit more flexible. So well done. Is it still? Si, 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 si. In fact, yeah, can you just go si, 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 si?
Si, 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 si.
Yeah, good. Ti, 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 ti.
Ti, 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 ti.
Di, 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 di.
Di, 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 di.
Yeah, you're more than capable of doing it. I think your brain maybe is just trying to get you to like think about it too. There's the thumbs up again. I think it keeps happening to you. I think, does it do, I feel like on WhatsApp, but yeah, look, it does hearts as well. Isn't that magic? That is magic, but a bit weird. I don't really like it, but it's kind of fun. Good, well done. Yeah, just be careful not to cut words too much. We can assimilate them and make them squished, but if we cut them, we can hear it and it does sound foreign as opposed to British, okay? So just keep an eye on that and make sure that you get that in for me. And just say busy.
Busy.
Yeah, okay, fine. And calm down.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Is it calm down? Again, just be careful. Similar what we was talking to, I think it was Inga earlier. Calm down, calm down. Has it calm down? Calm down.
Calm down.
Yeah, I think again, calm down. It's a bit of a thing again in British that we say, oh, he needs to calm down, rather than he needs to calm down. We don't really say it like that. He needs to calm down. No, calm down, calm down.
Calm down.
Good, well done. Has it calmed down a little bit?
Has come down a little bit.
Has it calmed down a little bit? 1, 2.
Has it come down a little bit?
Yeah, much better. Well done, well done. Have you got any questions?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Lovely job. Zana, please. My walker.
Can you get the kids from school and I'll get dinner on as soon as I get in?
Yeah, well done. Really good. Rather than can you get the kids, can we have can you get the kids?
Can.
One more time.
Can.
Can you get the kids from school?
Can you get the kids from school?
Yeah, really, really good. Lovely. School. Just be careful on school. School doesn't become too schooly. Too school. School.
School.
Yeah, almost like we're pulling back. As soon as we finish the word, it's like we're kind of school. There's that kind of like, yeah, pull back, I would say, rather than school. Again?
School.
Yeah, better. Well done. Can you say the whole tongue twister, please?
Can you get the kids from school and I'll get dinner on as soon as I get in?
Yeah, really well done. Lovely. Dinner, din, rather than din. It's a richer sound. Yeah. Can you try that?
Dinner.
Dinner.
Din.
Dinner.
Dinner.
Yeah, not dinner. Dinner.
Dinner.
Better. Well done. Just say, I'll get dinner on.
I'll get dinner on.
Yeah, well done. Again, that's a general note for all of you guys. Getting dinner on is such a common thing that we say all the time. I'm just getting dinner on. Dinner on. Sounds like a new word, but yeah, it needs that kind of
It's like make dinner.
Pardon?
Is it like make dinner? What does it mean?
Yeah, I'll make dinner. So it means you're putting it in the oven, or you're reheating it, or even that you're ordering it in. You just say, yeah, we're just getting dinner on, as in we're getting ready for dinner. Whether that's eating it, cooking it. Yeah, we kind of toss it around quite a lot.
Prepare.
But really, really good, really, really good. I just think make sure on that word dinner. I mean, you were doing it fine then. Kids yeah, I'd say that's the main thing. Just say it all for me one more time. Try and get all those things in that I've given you already.
Can you get the kids from school and I'll get dinner? Just can you get the kids from school and I'll get dinner on as soon as I get in?
Yeah, really, really good. Well done. Well done. Any questions?
No.
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, I'd just say again for you actually, Zana, because I think you've got a good ear for it. Just practice now skimming over it a little bit and thinking intonation wise how you might play around with it a little bit. So rather than being, can you get the kids from school and I'll get dinner on as soon as I get in? I'd say that's a bit eggy, yeah? Let's just keep playing around with, can you get the kids from here and I'll get dinner on as soon as I get in? Can you hear there's a little bit more of a kind of like a drive through it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, just keep playing around with thinking, okay, what's the main parts that I need to get across to my husband, my wife, whatever that you're talking to get it accomplished. I think we're very much get it done and direct, yeah? Especially as a busy parent trying to pick up the kids from school and get dinner on, just think, okay, how would I say it in context of the situation? And I think that will help you with your intonation. Correct? Correct. It's correct in my mind, but does that make sense? Yeah? Great. Well done, darling. Great work, Zana, as per. Asia, please.
It's hard to choose. Can't believe the weather today. Spring is definitely here.
One more time with a little bit more more joy, even happier about it.
Well, Slavic, we don't do joy.
You do in my classes. No, give it another go.
Okay. Can't believe the weather today. Spring is definitely here.
Yeah, lovely. Good. Spring's definitely. I think just get that F
Definitely.
sound in there. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, it needs that breathy almost quality there. Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. Go on. With the eyebrows, please, as well. Go on. You can do it. Oh, you crack me up. Go on. Okay, no eyebrows, fine. But give me definitely. Let's really drag out the definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, good. Again, this is stuff we do, Asia. Like, we'll be like, oh, I definitely want to get tickets for that show. I really want tickets for that show. Do you see how I'm like playing around with the words and dragging some of them out? That's one I would give you permission to play around with, and it might help you on the F sound as well. I definitely. Try again.
Definitely.
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. Where is it? I can't find it now on my list. Can't believe the weather today. Spring is definitely here. Oh, there was one other word. What did you say? Just say the whole tongue twister again for me and really get definitely the F in definitely clearer for me.
Can't believe the weather today. Spring is definitely here.
Yeah, good. Okay, well done. Spring. Just say spring.
Spring.
Spring. Again.
Spring.
Yeah, I think more springiness in spring. I think then that last time you did it, you gave it a little bit more of a spring to it. And I think I want more of that. Spring is definitely here. Not summer or winter, spring. Just enjoy the word spring a little bit more.
Spring is definitely here.
Yeah, good. Well done. I think when you animate it further than you think you should animate it, your intonation and the whole thing just lifts to sound even more British, which, and it might feel contradictory because sometimes you think of British people as being quite clipped Victorian and stiff upper lip and we're not very emotional. But actually, I do think, again, in this day and age with contemporary sounding Britons, especially if you want like kind of my style of accent, I think enjoy that sort of thing a little bit more than you maybe naturally would, just to keep experimenting and stretching yourself further than you may need to go in actual conversation. Do you see what I'm saying, Asia?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a confidence thing as well. Like just have confidence to play around with it because it's so lovely when you do. And like I say, it sounds more British to me, sounds more enthusiastic and true to the whatever it is that you're saying in the situation. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think I've practiced 3 times all right on James when he asked, how are you? And first time I said like, all right. It wasn't true. And then I said, all right. And he said, no, that's too American. We didn't do that. You should go like smoothly. All right.
You know what? It's interesting as well because it is down to your personality and who you are. And, I'm quite optimistic. I am quite bubbly. I am quite lively and energetic. So I am going to, and I'm an actor. I am going to use and experiment with how I'm saying things quite often. James's energy is so different to mine, isn't it? Right? I don't know him very well, but we're very different. Okay. He's a Brummie. He's a male for a start. But again, just think if you want to, in class when you're practicing, it's still better to go to a further extreme than you ever would maybe go in conversation, just so it's there if you ever need to. If you ever need to go to that level of passion in a conversation with someone, you can do it with your British accent nailed rather than feel restricted. And as soon as you actually get emotional about something and need to communicate in a different language, you start to lose all of the articulation and clarity that you've gained in your classes. Does that make sense? And it's something I teach in my acting coaching as well. Like, if you're doing a piece or a play or a monologue or a scene, yeah, you might not want to go to like extreme tears and then extreme ecstasy. But if you've done that in rehearsal, if it comes up in performance, you can go to those extremes. And it's the same in real life. And it's the same, I think, in these accent workshops. And I think this is why Lilo's got me in, really, to try and stretch you a little bit further so that you can do it if you need to. Probably won't need to all that often, but we want to be able to if we can. And it will make you feel more confident as well if you can handle all of these different emotions while you're saying these things. Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting. And it's a bit more fun that way, I think. But yeah, maybe we won't be like, all right, like an American. But sometimes we are. Annie's asked a question. When you say spring, where is the tongue, Pippa? It's in your mouth. I'm kidding. Spring. So after ring, it's after the R sound, the tip of my tongue has gone back to the bottom of my teeth, but spring. Because the NG sound is following the vowel sound after the I, the back
Is
of my
it
tongue
like
is quite
pink?
lifted.
Like the back of the tongue is lifted.
Oh, hang on
It's
a
like
minute.
pink.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
NG sound. So pink. Yeah, pink. Think. Any
Spring.
NG sound or N sound where you're not saying, for example, then, where the tip of the tongue is there. Yeah, if it's followed by, well, in spring, it's an NG sound because it's got a G there. And G is made where? Back of the throat, isn't it? G, 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 g. Yeah. B, d, g, 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 back here. So when we make the spring sound, the R is lifting at the tip of the tongue here. Spring. And then I think I release the tip of my tongue to the bottom of my teeth. Ing, and then the ing sound comes in and the back of the tongue lifts, or that shape. Does that make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
Spring.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well done. Asia, were you trying to say something else there? I think you were muted, or were you just talking or practicing?
No, just practicing.
Okay, great.
I don't know if you noticed, because we usually speak Russian here, but we speak English in our strange Russian way. That we have this uprising intonation, like as in a question, for example, but it's not so high. And in Russian, if you go too high, there's a danger of sounding hysterical. So we usually don't do that. And I think in British we kind of speak lower than British people because it's kind of a habit.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I think even when we try this uprising intonation, we just have a little bit like
A
not
hesitancy.
enough going up.
Yeah. And this is it in your diet, all of your mother tongues, your natural way of speaking and language, there will be set rhythms that you're kind of used to and accustomed to. So again, what I really try and focus on when we're doing our accent classes is trying to break you out of those so that you can play around more and hear how to change it on demand when you need to. If I do a lot of accents and stuff, but like I don't speak Russian, but for me, like a European, perhaps like Russian kind of accent, we're kind of, you want to go around here and this kind of thing. Yes, the rhythm is there. But when I'm talking in my British accent, I don't do that. And because I'm an actor, I'm quite accustomed to thinking, okay, what's the direction of it? How do I get there, and how do I change that up? So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to do. So again, I know it might have sounded really silly to you when you were like, oh my God, spring is here. But like, it's just a way to help loosen you up and try.
No. It's not that it's silly you're asking. It's just if you hear it as well, or it's only my impression.
Do I hear it? Yeah, like I'll hear. I mean, everyone's obviously got different accents and things, but I think I do kind of hear. Well, you'll see in class when I'm like, can we try not to make it da-da? Can we try and make it more da-da or something? I think, yeah, I can kind of hear it. And I think that is one of the things that a British person may subconsciously be aware of when they're hearing a non-native British speaker speaking British or English. That's probably going to be something that jars with us and makes us go, oh, that's not right. Even though they might not be aware of it, I am, because I'm trained to understand, like, do these sorts of things, right? But like, yeah, the ordinary person might not be able to put their finger on it, but they might just be a bit like, if that makes sense. Does that answer your question? I feel like I'm not sure I've answered your question. Yeah, but people pick up on it, I think, subconsciously or not. And yeah, in these sessions I do, yeah, you can kind of hear it differently on different people. Does that answer your question, Asia? It's so
Totally.
interesting.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love this stuff. I find it so bloomin' fascinating. Alina Lebedeva.
Okay. What shall we do for all spelling? Lynn, sorry.
It's all right, mate.
Sorry. What shall we do for Rose's birthday? She's not really into unicorns now, so we'll have to think what a different party theme.
Yeah, well done, well done. Party theme. Party theme.
Party theme.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well done, well done. And just be careful on roses. So you said, what should we do for Rose's birthday? Rose's birthday. So just say roses.
Roses.
Better. Well done. Good correction there. Yeah, just make sure you don't miss that. Again, it's like when we miss a word, we're like, what? No, that's incorrect. So just make sure we got that. What shall we do for Rose's birthday? Just say that sentence, please.
What shall we do for Rose's birthday?
Better. Well done, well done. What? Rather than what, can I have what?
What?
Yeah, that's it. More ugly. What? Yeah, like we're swatting away a fly. Could you hear the difference what you did then?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So just keep it what. Just say birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah, good. Birthday. 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 Flatter. Birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah, one more time.
Birthday.
Good. Can we try as well, making the TH an F? Birthday.
Birthday.
One more time.
Birthday.
Yeah, good. Guys, I give you all permission to say birthday. It's quite rare. It's quite rare. I lost my R's there. It's quite rare that we'll say birthday. Some people will, some people won't. But again, you can play around with both of those, Alina. I give you permission. Birthday. It's my birthday today.
It's my birthday today.
Yeah, and now try it with an F.
It's my birthday today.
Yeah, good. Well done. Fun. She's not really into. Yeah, can we just say? So we'll have to think of a different party theme. And again, just think about before you do it. Just think about, you know, what bits can you throw away a little bit more, and where might you change like the pacing of the sentence. So I'll just give you some examples. So we'll have to think of a different party theme, or for example, so we'll have to think of a different party theme. Can you see I'm like, just have a little play around. Just see if you can change the intonation a little bit more and the pacing a little bit more.
So we have to think of a different. So we have to think of a different theme.
Well done, well done, well done. It's just that muscularity of the shapes and just practice. But I don't know if you all oh my God, I can't speak. I don't know if you all heard that. So that was so British and so spot on in terms of like pitch and like energy. So like it was just the right kind of well, yeah, British intonation there. So that was really, really great and really good attempt trying to get through the language. I would just say for you, Alina, just keep working on the muscularity of it slower. I know I gave you the challenge then to speed it up. I just wanted to see if you were able to, but I think for you, one of the biggest things now is just working on loosening everything up. Can you see how flexible my lips are when I'm moving and my cheek? It's all happening very, very quickly. I just want you to keep practicing all of that. So all of that warm-up stuff we've done, I really want you to drill it every morning, or when you get 5 minutes away from the kids or whatever, and you're brushing your teeth and you get to do it, just practice loosening all of this up, yeah, and giving it a massage. Just because I think you've got a habit to keep everything quite tight, and actually it's kind of not helping you articulate very clearly, and then it's tripping you up when we're trying to sound a little bit more colloquial. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, but lovely work overall. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you very much.
You're welcome, darling. Super duper. Who hasn't been yet? Inga, have you been?
Not yet.
Oh, go.
I think I'm the last one. And I will try to pick up the one which we didn't try yet. Maybe this one. What are you up this weekend? Shall we go for food or a drink or two?
Excellent.
Shall we go for food and a drink or two? I wasn't precise, sorry.
Do you know what? I wasn't precise either, because I've just realized a typo in that one, because you said it and I was like, oh, you've missed a word, but you haven't. I have when I typed it out. What are you up to this weekend?
What are you up to, right? Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Thank you. Well done.
I'm not sure. Did I say up to? Because
no, you didn't, but you said it was written, but then I was like, that's wrong. And it's because I've written it wrong.
Yeah, okay.
One more time.
What are you up to this weekend? Shall we go for food and a drink or two?
Yeah, well done. Lovely. So what are you up to? It's really interesting because obviously we've just added the to in because I typed it wrong. But actually, when we say what are you up to, can you hear how my stress is on the up, not on the to? So if I go, what are you up to? Let me try again. If I go, what are you up to this weekend? That sounds a bit weird to me. But if I go, what are you up to this weekend? That's more of like the true kind of intonation and stress that we'd put on that phrase. So just try it again. Let's try and get the stress on the up. And when? The weekend. What are you up to this weekend?
A quick question here. I almost do not hear what are you? You're like saying what you up to.
Good, well done. So what did you say I was missing then? The are.
Oh, right.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of adding a schwa in there instead. I'm almost replacing the whole word with a schwa. What are you up to? What are you up to? Are you up to? Random, but yeah, I give you permission and you kind of did it already then. But let's just try and do it with the schwa like we just did then. What are you up to this weekend?
What are you sorry.
Good, well done.
What are you up to this weekend? May I ask another question here?
Yes.
Do you spell T what, or like what were you up to this weekend? Like no T? No T as well, right?
On the what?
What? Yeah. On
yeah. So again, so what I would say, just because when you were trying it those few times, we've still got to kind of commit a little bit more to the shape of the word if we were articulating it crystal clearly. before we release it. And with the T's in particular, in a British accent, especially a contemporary British accent, we might drop them and make them more of a glottal, like what. And there I'm not lifting the tip of my tongue to make the T. Yeah, I'm going what, and I'm stopping the sound here and shutting those vocal folds and making that glottal. What are you up to? But the difference is what I was hearing when you were just trying to do it then, which was a really good attempt. Well done, because you were committing and trying it. What are? I'm almost stopping it with a glottal, but then I'm releasing it on the glottal to make the R sound. Yeah. So just have a listen. I could say, what are you up to? What are you up to? There I'm articulating the T nicely. I'm being a posh lady, asking my posh boyfriend out, what are you up to? Yeah. If I'm going to be a bit more contemporary and chatting to my friend and I'm being a bit more cheeky and sassy, I might go, what are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to? Can you hear the difference? Yeah.
Mhm.
So can you try the glottal for me, first of all? What are?
What are?
Good, well done. What are?
What are?
Better that time, well done. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Excellent, well done on the intonation as well there. What are you up to? Yeah, there's that little drive through it to the up. What are you up to? Try again.
What are you up to?
Yeah, well done. And now I want you to smooth it all out a little bit more. So it's less, what are you up to? Which makes me sound like a little bit of a accent. What are you up to? We don't want that. What are you up to? A little bit smoother. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Yeah, good. What are you up to? So what I'd like more from, you're breaking up the U and the up, but actually I want them to kind of squish together a little bit more now. So less, what are you up to? And more, what are you up to?
What are you up to?
Yeah, good. You up. Say that.
You up.
Yeah.
You up.
That's it. What are you
Where,
up to?
where are you up to?
Good. Get the glottal for me. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Good. Well done. What? Can you just go
Ah, ah, ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay. Good.
ah.
What?
What?
Good. Okay. And now I want you to imagine scissors. These are your vocal folds. When you get to the end of the wah, I want you to imagine that you're able to stop the sound with the glottal. I know that might not make sense to you, what is a glottal or whatever, but we're basically just shutting the vocal folds to stop the air getting through. So just go what, and see if you can imagine these are your vocal folds and they're shutting off the air when you get to the end of the word. What? Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. And let's just go ah. Yeah, good. Okay, well done. That was kind of the wrong movement because actually we're kind of going there and opening the folds. Anyway, well done. I was just trying to get you to kind of hear and feel more of a closure there to get more of that aggressive glottal sound. Even though it's not aggressive, it's perfectly safe if we do it not too harshly. But I just wanted you to feel that. So again, when you're practicing the glottal, it might help to think of the idea of closing the air, stopping the air getting through. Yeah. What? Good. And when you go to what, so can we still make sure it's the what kind of phrase rather than a what, even though I was getting you to practice what then, just go what. Yeah. Well done. Sounds so not British, doesn't it? But it is. Good. So let's just try again. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Good.
What are you up to?
Again?
What are you up? Sorry, I just kind of lost everything. What are you up to?
Yeah, good. Well done. I think keep practicing it. And yeah, if you need me to record it in the group or anything, let me know. But I think you're getting the hang of it. It's just then smoothing it out a little bit. So it's less, what are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to? It's very smooth and easy. But really good. It was really solid to begin with. I'm just pushing you to try another direction. Let's just articulate it a little bit clearer again, just for funsies. What are you up to this weekend? Shall we go straight to the, oh no, that's the wrong one. Shall we go for food? Or should we change it to or a drink or two? So it's food or drink. Try again.
What are you up to this weekend? Shall we go for food and a drink or two?
Should we go for food or a drink or two?
Shall we go for food or a drink or food or a drink or two? Or
Yeah, well done, well done.
okay, because in the original text, I think I can read here for food and a drink or two.
Yes, I was just asking you to change it, food or a drink.
Sorry. Okay, I didn't.
That's fine. No,
Sorry.
you did really, really well. Just say food.
Food.
Better that time, yeah. Vocabulary does become food.
Food.
Yeah, food.
Food.
Good. Just shorten it a little bit more for me now. Food.
Food.
Good. You're still really dragging it out, but I think it's because you're seeing it as an exercise rather than an actual word. So let's just go. Should we go for food?
Shall we go for food?
Yeah. Okay, good. Food. Again, can we try it rather than food? Food. Lip rounding. Try again.
Shall we go for food?
Yeah, okay, better. Food.
Food.
Yeah. Better. Well done. You got to commit to the lip rounding, and then when you get to the D, release it for the D shape. Food. Yeah?
Food.
Yeah, well done. Better. Lovely. Have you got a question about any of that?
I know. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lovely, guys. Everyone been, yes?
Yes. I have a question. Before number 1, you said reschedule, and I personally like it more because it's what I'm used to, but it's not British, is it? Do British usually say reschedule or
Posh people say reschedule. I say reschedule. But hey, I'm not posh. So again, it's up for debate. I think if you listen to proper news anchors and TV presenters in the UK, yeah, we did discuss this, and the idea of tissue and tissue, or the issue at hand, the issue, reschedule. I would say reschedule, personally. So it's up to you, but I do think that is apparently more Americanism, more of an Americanism. So yeah, just say, show me, Asia, do reschedule and then reschedule. Do both. Go on, test.
right now?
Yeah.
Reschedule?
Great.
Reschedule.
What do you prefer?
Of course, the first. I don't usually say schedule or reschedule. And when I first heard it, I was so surprised that people said, I heard it from Russians, and I was like, really? And then I looked up in a dictionary that it's actually a British form.
Yeah, I actually think, again, like most people that I speak to now, they'd say reschedule, and like millennials or whatever, it'd be reschedule. I don't think I've ever heard a person younger than me say reschedule, unless they were very well off and yeah, just sounded like their parents, who maybe are also very well off. I think it's actually, yeah, more likely to say reschedule these days. That being said, again, in the industry I work in, if you work in a business and a corporation, you might hear reschedule a little bit more, because maybe you're working with people who work in that industry, and that's therefore what's the more accustomed terminology, I would say. Same with issue. Instead of issue, I would say issue at hand rather than issue, but a lot of people maybe would say issue still, depending on the context and who you're speaking to. Does that all make sense? Yeah. Kushti, any final questions before we wrap up? Inga?
What's your original accent? It's not a big question, just...
So I was born in Essex, a town called Rochford in Essex. But again, remember, I've gone to drama school, a very classically trained drama school, where we had to learn to speak slightly differently. We didn't have to, but they taught us to do all of the voice exercises I give you at the start of these sessions. Like, I spent a lot of time doing that. So I'd say my current accent is still Essex, but I am a lot more articulate than the average Essex accent that you might hear on television. Like, the only way is Essex, like, oh my God, like, that's a lot more like how I like someone from Essex might sound. Yeah, and they've got like this strange intonation, like kind of going up. But I'm a little bit more rooted in my voice, and I think I like to articulate and play around with accents and stuff, so I have kind of developed this voice that I have. But I am based up north now, so you will hear me say occasionally things like Bath, and introduce some northernisms into my natural accent when I'm talking normally. But in these sessions I try and keep it as classic to my RP southern standard accent, if that makes sense. So yeah, Essex, but I've lived all over the UK, so I've picked up like the occasional odd thing from everywhere else. So there you go, Asia. That answer your question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, fine, great. Inga, what did you want to ask?
I didn't have a question, but I just wanted to say how happy I am to have your classes, your workshops. It's really like sunshine. It's really, I mean, this course, it's harder than I expected, honestly, but I really love your sessions. Thank you.
Thanks, babe.
I can only enjoy
Me
enjoy.
Thank
I love your
you.
lessons
Thank
too.
you. Let Lilo know. I mean, I love her so much, and I think me and her are on the same kind of vibe with things. And I think, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying them as much as I do. I love these sessions. I love coming on and seeing all of you and getting creative with you all and pushing you out your comfort zones. But you're all doing so well, and you're all very coachable and listening. So just keep working hard. And we've got a few more sessions left together, so just keep working on everything. And if you have any questions in the meantime, just put them in the group chat, okay? My group chat specifically, because I don't check Telegram apart from Lilo's stuff, and I'll only check my group because I'm very good at setting boundaries with my time and energy, so I'll only check that one occasionally. So if you have any questions, just put them in there. But you're all doing amazing, so yeah, thank you, darling Inga, for your and Deanna for your feedback there. It's great to see you. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Superstars. See ya.